parents banned me from anything involving fire after my cousin was burned in an accident. They don't know I've been welding since I was 15. After my cousin Nico got burned in a garage fire when we were both 12, my parents locked down everything in our house that produced flame. The gas stove was replaced with electric. Birthday candles were banned permanently. When I turned 13, I wasn't allowed to attend a friend's bonfire because, and I'm quoting my mother, one spark is all it takes to lose someone. They caught me watching a blacksmithing video on YouTube when I was 14. My dad confiscated my laptop for a week and made me sit through a 2-hour presentation he put together about burn victims, complete with hospital statistics he'd printed from medical websites. My mom added a parental filter that blocked any content with the keywords fire, flame, forge, or welding. The problem was that my shop teacher, Mr. Adeyemi, had a welding unit in the spring semester, and the first time I saw an arc welder throw sparks across metal, something in my brain went very still and very focused in a way nothing else ever had. I was a mediocre student in everything else. Math bored me, English confused me, but metal responded to me like it was waiting. Mr. Adeyemi noticed. He pulled me aside after class and said, "You have steady hands and patience. That's rarer than you think." He asked if I wanted to stay after school for extra practice. I said my parents would never allow it. He said, "Then we'll call it independent study." For 2 years, I stayed after school 3 days a week. My parents thought I was in a math tutoring program. I bought the lie credibility by actually improving my math grade because Mr. Adeyemi made me do homework before he'd let me touch the welder. He said discipline in one area creates discipline in all areas. I hated it, but he was right. By junior year, I wasn't just welding. I was fabricating. Mr. Adeyemi entered my work in the regional skills competition without telling me. I won first place in my division. The trophy sat in his classroom because I couldn't bring it home. I started building things on weekends at his workshop. He'd open it for me Saturday mornings. I built a wrought iron garden gate from salvaged rebar. I welded a custom bike frame for his nephew. I made a set of steel bookends shaped like mountains for the school library. Each piece was better than the last. Mr. Adeyemi said, "I had the hands of someone who'd been doing this for 20 years. I was 16. Then senior year happened. A trade school in Colorado offered full ride scholarships for welding and metallurgy. Mr. Adeyemi submitted my portfolio without asking. He said, "If they see your work, you're in, but your parents will have to know." I told him I'd figure it out. I didn't figure it out. 3 weeks before graduation, my school's principal called my parents. She wanted to congratulate them on my scholarship offer. She said, "Your daughter has received the Ironworks Fellowship, a full ride for welding and fabrication." Mr. Adeyemi says she's the most talented student he's had in 30 years of teaching. My mom hung up the phone and didn't speak for 4 hours. When she finally came to my room, she wasn't crying. She was shaking. She said, "You've been around fire for 3 years, behind our backs." After what happened to Nico, my dad was worse. He didn't shake. He went completely still, the way he gets when he's beyond anger. He said, "Pack a bag. You're going to your aunt's house until we decide what to do with you." I said, "Can I show you something first?" He almost said no. My mom said, "Let her talk." I pulled up my phone. I showed them my portfolio, the garden gate, bike frame, the bookends. Then I showed them the competition trophy. Then I showed them the scholarship letter, full ride room and board, guaranteed apprenticeship placement after graduation. My dad scrolled through the photos slowly. He stopped on the mountain bookends. "You made these?" With a welding torch. "The thing you won't let me be near." He set the phone down. "Your cousin almost died." "I know. And I've logged over 800 hours with fire and never gotten a single burn." Mr. Adeyemi taught me safety before he taught me anything else. I wear full gear. I follow every protocol. I'm more careful with fire than anyone you've ever met because I know exactly what it can do. My mom looked at my dad. He looked at the floor. Nobody said anything for a long time. Then my dad said, "The gate. Can you make one like that for our yard?" I said, "I can make you a better one." He nodded once. That was his version of permission. I took the scholarship. I'm in Colorado now. Second year. Mr. Adeyemi drove 14 hours to visit my workshop last month. He said my welds were cleaner than his. I don't think that's true, but I'll take it. My parents came for family weekend. My mom wouldn't enter the workshop at first. She stood at the door and watched me work through the glass. By the second day, she was inside, wearing safety goggles, asking me questions about temperature and metal types. She still won't light a birthday candle, but she tells everyone about her daughter, the welder, every single person she meets.